my grandfather, Ⱃⰻⰵⰲⰰ died in 992 AD, Poland was divided among his sons. My father, Boleslav I, said it was ironic, as my grandfather's wish was to unite the tribes under one banner, and felt his testament may be lost to a brotherly quarrel instead. As my father was Mieszko's firstborn, he felt it was his rightful destiny to rule Poland. To achieve this, he fought and defeated his own stepbrothers and exiled them, assuring Poland's unity and his rule. As a young child, Boleslav was held as a peacetime hostage by a German court, where he learned the ropes in leadership and knighthood. Among the many patrons he met in his time there was Otto III, the young Holy Roman Emperor. My father personally invited Otto to come to Poland only once his power had been consolidated. During one of the many sumptuous feasts, Otto shared his lifelong dream, a Roman Empire restored as a federation, with Boleslav crowned the ruler of Poland. However, the young emperor's dream never came true. His premature death threw Europe into turmoil. Taking advantage of the situation, my father hastily took control of the German lands on the Polish border. Hoping to use the newly acquired lands to begin the long march to a Polish kingdom, Boleslav was instead summoned to Meersburg, the home of the Holy Roman Emperor. There he met the newly crowned Henrik II, whom he hoped would give him his crown, promised by Otto. Instead, my father's ambitions were stripped away, and his newly conquered borderlands became a part of nothing but a fiefdom. But, as happens with intrigues, that meeting was just smoke and mirrors. As Boleslav was returning to Poland, he was ambushed by bandits. He suspected his attackers were sent by Henrik. That was too much for him. Not being known for his patience or an even temper, he promised if Henrik wanted war, he'd give him war. 16 years have passed since that promise. Henrik II has today gathered the largest invasion force Poland has ever seen and is making his way to the Gorge of Nemča. It was I, Mieszko, second of his name, and Boleslav's son, who has been tasked to hold the line by whatever means necessary.
should secure it! Build traps, towers, whatever we can! They won't set foot on this ground alive! We can use this base to recruit more warriors, but we'll need resources to do that. Did you claim the nearby villages, as I ordered?
Not yet! The Germans cut us off from our gourd. Their forces are dug in tight.
Not for long. Capturing these villages will give us more time and the resources needed to strike back. Move! Move! Capture more villages! Secure the passage and defend our gourd!
Archers! Napsul!
The first village is ours. We will need more.
Archers! Get ready! Children, ready for slaughter! Everyone, listen! Choose, listen! Archers! What are your orders, sir?
The Germans don't suspect we must attack their vanguard defending the catapults. We have to destroy them. If we don't, we won't hold the gourd for long.
Their catapults are too well defended, sir. Attacking them there would be suicide.
Not while God is with us. Follow the path, stay hidden, and destroy their catapults. Return as soon as you can.
Grab your spears! The enemy! Hide! Zapdos mordy! That's the enemy! Let's hide over here! The enemy
You're
is
here!
upon us.
Schnell! Hans got drunk again and is making a fool of himself.
Ja. We have to see this. Come on, guys. Lass uns gehen.
Let's hide over here! The enemy is upon us! Move! Move! That's the enemy! They won't see us there. March!
My back. The Emperor wanted a dozen catapults built, but we only made a handful.
What happened?
Our chief builder died, killed by a falling tree. How's that for irony? Now no one among us knows how to build more of them.
Hide! Zapdos mordy! Let's hide over here! There they are!
You saw those Ⱃ pagans in our camp, right?
I heard they have a ritual where they sacrifice Christian priests.
For what?
I don't know. Fun, maybe. They're savages. Don't expect them to behave like civilized people.
I wouldn't be surprised if they ate their own children.
I try not to think about it.
Hide! Zapdos mordy! Onward! There they are! Move! Enemy on the horizon! Naprzód! Hide! Zapdos mordy! The enemy is upon us!
Did you see what the Poles did the other day? They put an enormous Christian cross outside their gourd.
God damn it! Now they have to defend the gourd from both sides. We must destroy all the catapults. Great! Now quick as the wind! Return to the gourd!
Yes, they made it! Now kill the German forces! Don't let them enter our gourd!
Fight on
German fools are finished! Charge! Whoa!
The German blockade lasted for a month. They tried to break our line with siege weapons and by burning the nearby settlements to ash. Still, I never opened the gates as I awaited my father's arrival. When his banner finally loomed over the horizon, I smiled, knowing his succor would be bloody and that Henrik would remember that. While we held out against the Germans, my father had been busy assuring Henrik's doom. He had set up his camp on the Bohemian border, blocking additional support to Henrik's army, while using guerrilla tactics to bleed the Emperor dry, 1 battalion at a time.
Too many of them. We must go slowly, one by one, with extreme caution. If they see us, they'll sound the alarm, and then they will—
What the hell are you doing? Are you waiting for an invitation? So say idioci! You morons! Charge! You bastards! Don't worry, I'll make sure this hurts! Finally, God gives us a chance to grow our small army. I look forward to it.
Sir! Enemy in sight!
Kill them!
Tak. No time. Go! Another enemy in sight!
Excellent! Attack! Enemy in sight! Get them!
Sir, the enemy is here!
Let's slaughter all of these filthy bastards!
The enemy is approaching!
The sons of bitches! Split up and hold the line!
Sir, what about the enemy's villages?
I see you weren't listening the first time, so I'll explain it again, for the last time. Claim any villages you need and kill anything hiding there. If it breathes, kill it. Move!
Let's go! Sir, it's too dark! How will we see the enemy?
Kurva! Do I have to do everything? Build campfire or use torches? My troops, they have to move to Nemчи and attack the Germans' forces there. Send word to our troops. We will gather the loot and head back to Nemči. We will celebrate our victory there.
Eventually, Henrik's anger capitulated. My father and I felt we had reached the limit of our war and should sheathe our swords, simply not to go mad. Well, that was the polite way to tell the Emperor. He'd lost. A peace treaty was signed in Ⱁ in 1018. As a guarantee of our pact, Boleslav married Oda, a German royal, and Emperor Henrik handed over the disputed territory. But as one trouble ended, another began. One of my sisters had been kidnapped by the self-appointed ruler of Kiev, the Crown Prince Yaroslav. The city of Kiev was known throughout Europe for its riches, so it wasn't hard for my father to convince Henrik, our now ally, to aid him in his quest. The Emperor's troops soon joined our forces as we made our way towards the Bug River, where Yaroslav's first line of defense awaited our arrival.
Sir! Yaroslav's on the other side of the river. To get to him, we'll have to find a way to cross it.
Damn it! Right! First, I don't want to see a single enemy alive on this side of the river. Second, once these shits are dead, we'll find a way to cross to the other side. Yaroslav, you fuck! You can't bear to face me in an open field, so you hide behind your precious river.
Run!
beyond is too deep to ford. If we try to cross it, we'll sink in our armor. Some parts of the river are shallow enough to cross, but I'd also advise against it.
It would be better to build bridges. More warriors could cross at once.
Excellent! Order the men to begin building bridges at once.
We can use this base to recruit more warriors, but we'll need resources to do that. There are some villages in the area, but they're heavily guarded by the enemy.
The Christians are thieves and bandits. They gouge out the eyes of their foes, cut off their legs and hands, torture them, all in the name of their God. We pagans do not do such things. We will not have their barbaric religion.
Ready your weapons!
Enemy spotted! Their priests are fat and lazy. Our preachers, like all of us, are hard-working and strong. Let's show them we will not be slaves! Kill them all! Vis-a-vis! Enemy spotted!
Handles a man's sword better than you, if you know what I mean.
And your wounds!
It's my time! Let them!
Cowards! Come here and fight like real warriors!
Losers!
Positions!
They destroyed the bridge! Quickly, find another place to build one! Quickly! There's no time to waste! Build the next bridge in another place!
Ready! Move now!
Your mother handles a man's sword better than you, if you know what I mean!
Reuben! Up, Lossos! Hey! What are you waiting for, Lockheed? Is the water too cold for cunts like you?
You know why they are building bridges? Because their duke is so fat he'll sink if he tries to cross the river. You son of a bitch! I'm not waiting any longer! Fuck the bridges! Fuck the river! Come here, you shit! I'm going to gut you and make your friends watch!
Forget the bridges! Attack the enemy!
Move it! Move it!
was an unexpected victory.
Yes, but that horse on Yaroslav managed to escape.
Don't worry. It's only a matter of time until we crush him and his army.
I look forward to it.
At that time, my father was known for losing his temper. I guess this rumor reached Yaroslav too late. He never suspected such mockery would drive my father to personally cross the river and cut out the tongues of his hecklers. Soon the river turned red, and Yaroslav tucked his tail and ran like a coward back to Kiev. We pursued him, leaving no gourd or settlement in our wake. Not until Yaroslav put forward his most fearsome mercenaries, the Varangians, were we driven to a halt. My father knew that even with all the forces we had, we could only defeat Yaroslav's mercenaries through surprise and stealth. I was sent to the most narrow neck of the Dnieper River to stop the arriving Varangians and their Drakkar ships from reaching Kiev.
Ready for slaughter!
We're in position. The Varangians should be here soon.
Sir, the only way to pass this gate is to destroy it with catapults.
Go to it. Let's build some catapults.
Our base is under attack!
Hurry! We are covered!
Answers!
Shield! Attention! Control! Burn it to the ground!
Everyone, listen!
Warren!
They brought us to
Ready, Warman, ready! Unit Warman, ready!
Get ready, action! Stop on!
Unit Warman! Shield man! Shield man! We've got new gear! New equipment on the run! We've got new
First
gear!
village is ours. We will need more.
New equipment on the run! We've got new gear!
Switch weapon! Deploy! Switch weapon ready! Answers! Get ready, answers! They're shooting at us! End your wounds!
Round warrior! Shield man!
They're coming! Quickly, we have to secure the area and build our catapults before they arrive. Their firepower will be enough to destroy the Varangian ships, but be aware, the catapults are vulnerable if left undefended. Good! One of their ships is sinking!
The Varangians have reached the shore below the river! They will be here any minute!
We have to defend this area! Prepare for their attack!
Shield man! No! Look! That's the enemy!
Damn it! The Varangian crew is disembarking! They're bound to attack our position! Another ship destroyed!
Destroy the furnace!
ship won't sail again! Good! One of their ships is sinking! Another ship destroyed! Ah! That ship won't sail again! Another ship destroyed!
We need to destroy these buildings to prevent reinforcements!
Right. We must prepare to defend these lands against them.
Warren! Onward! That's it! Warband! Snaps on! Face on the enemy! Our troops are taking fire!
Mercenaries, Yaroslav's days are numbered.
We beat them! They will not be bothering us anymore.
You there! Quickly, go to my father and tell him the news. We will join him as soon as possible.
The Drakkar ships were ablaze, and the remaining survivors jumped into the river, only to sink like rocks under the weight of their armor. Those who managed to reach the shore were welcomed with a volley of arrows. After the battle, some of my troops swept the battlefield to bring mercy to those whose spirits were left unbroken. As soon as the Varangans were dealt with, I sent a messenger to my father. The road to Kiev was secured, and Yaroslav's city was ready for the taking. I soon followed, knowing my father would not waste a moment more to storm the gates of Kiev.
Open the gates, you whoresons! Do it now, and I might spare your life! So be it. We'll force you to open the gates, and when you do, we will rape your daughters, kill your sons, take your wives, and leave you all for the crows! Claim the villages! Burn the houses! They'll open the gates or starve to death! Archers! Cavalry, ready? Sir, they are sending troops to attack us. Yaroslav, you fuck! You're sending your own people to their death! Boleslav, ready! No mercy! Get them! You think we'll just let this go? Think again! We'll set up camp on your very doorstep, and you can do fuck all about it! Prepare the siege weapons! Build catapults and move them close to the walls. Then wait for my signal to attack. Get to it! Move!
Tear down this building!
We have finished the catapult! Don't just stand there! Move it close to the walls! Richle! Navia away! Excellent! Attack!
We've got eyes on the enemy!
What is this? Catapult is in position! Excellent! Attack! No time! Everyone, listen!
We're under attack!
We have to defend our village!
Sir! Our catapult has been destroyed! God damn it! Prepare another, and try not to lose it this time! Siege weapon is in place! Good! Now Yaroslav, you'll see how you fucked with the wrong man! Moran, ready to fight! Gate is opening! Looks like Yaroslav's soldiers have a death wish! Let's grant it! That's it, one back! Shoot them!
Your Grace, His esteemed Highness Prince Yaroslav of Kiev would like to discuss the terms of his surrender. If you would please follow me.
Lead the way to your esteemed prince.
Please, accept these gifts as our gratitude.
As Boleslav was entering Kiev, he notched his sword over the city's golden gate, as any good conqueror would. Kiev was plundered, and Yaroslav's family taken as hostages, including one of Yaroslav's sisters, who quickly became my father's new bride. Poland's territory grew, but we still weren't officially a kingdom. As long as I can remember, my father always wanted a crown. He said we were destined for it. He raised me to become a king, to become a part of the royal family. But despite everything, our newest ally, Henrik II, remained in fact a silent foe, successfully blocking our efforts for kingship. In 1024, however, we saw a glimmer of hope. First, Henrik died, causing a struggle for the crown among its rightful claimants. Soon afterwards, the Pope, who also opposed a Polish coronation, went to meet his maker. My father took advantage of this interregnum and crowned himself a king in the Royal Gniezno Cathedral in 1025. Finally, Poland was a kingdom, rightfully recognized by both the Holy Roman Empire and the papacy. Unfortunately, destiny deemed my father's kingship to be in title only. 2 months after the coronation, his spirit left his body. Yet what he built was much stronger. Finally, Poland manifested its long-awaited independence as a sovereign state. However, his legacy is not easy to bear, as his impatience and stubbornness created numerous enemies from both afar and within our newborn kingdom. And as the new king of Poland, I, ⱃⰻⰵⰿ, second of his name, need to deal with all of them.